fatigue, weight gain, depression. If you suffer from any or all of these symptoms, you might be battling low thyroid. Here with the truth about low thyroid is chiropractic physician Dr. Joshua Redd of RedRiver Health and Wellness Center. Good to have you.
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
You know, that's just scratching the tip of the iceberg when I say those symptoms.
Yeah.
What are people who have low thyroid, what are they experiencing day to day?
They're suffering with so many different things. They could suffer with brain fog, hair loss, weight gain, depression, anxiety, restlessness, insomnia.
Wow.
You can end up having intestinal issues. Fatigue, like you said, is obviously a big one. We have so many patients that just feel like they can't function. They can't do their normal daily tasks.
Like themselves,
no,
right?
like you'd be shocked. We have patients from all over the world that come and see us, and a lot of them will have anywhere from like 0 to 5 good days a month. So like if I ask them like, hey, how many good days do you have a month from what you used to have? And they'll be like,
0 to 5.
0 to 5 good days a month.
That's not a good quality of life at all.
No, it's so frustrating.
I was about to say, let's add frustration to that list of symptoms. What is the trigger? What's the #1 cause?
So here's the catch. A lot of these people, they'll be on thyroid hormones, but they don't understand why they have a low thyroid. The #1 cause of low thyroid is an autoimmune condition called Hashimoto's disease. Okay. So what this means is that their immune system is destroying the thyroid at a rapid pace, but it's also causing like an overall systemic inflammatory response. And so it's creating so many different symptoms and causing so many more issues than just a primary thyroid problem.
Right, so throwing a pill at it may not be the answer if you're not getting to the heart of it.
Yeah,
right?
Here's the thing, like a lot of them will be on thyroid hormones, and yes, it's important, so continue to follow your doctor's advice, but if nothing's being done to the mechanism that's causing like the Hashimoto's, they're still going to feel little to no improvement. And so if you have if you see a person that's on thyroid hormones and they just continue to decline health-wise, you know that the underlying issue is not being addressed.
All right, so we're going to show a picture of one of your patients. Her name is Stacy. Tell us her story.
Stacy's quality of life 4 months ago was horrible. She had all the symptoms we just discussed. She had joint pain. She literally could not function day to day. Like she also had like guilt because she is a mom of multiple kids and a wife, and she couldn't do the things that like her husband and kids wanted to do. It was like she was in bed a lot of the time, and so she for the last 6 years was just like declining in health, feeling awful.
And she came to see you.
Yeah.
What do you do that was different? What do you do that's different?
So for us, we identified that she indeed had Hashimoto's. They're saying close to about 70 to 80% of those patients have Hashimoto's.
Okay.
And she ended up having it. And so what we do is we want to identify what's causing the Hashimoto's itself to flare up. That could be cortisol defects, hormonal imbalances, blood sugar imbalances, intestinal issues, lots of different mechanisms that can cause it to flare up. Plus, there can be some dietary and lifestyle things that cause it to flare up too. And so we went in and identified those imbalances, start to improve them one by one, and then really taught her and educated her and showed her what to do and what not to do, so that she's now the expert in own health. And now she feels.
Show her. Look at her jumping for joy.
Like she feels way better.
She's holding your book. That's what she's pointing at.
That's right.
How is this book really a critical and pivotal point in this recovery?
Well, here's the thing. Like it just gets to the mechanism of why people have low thyroid. So there's so many different issues and so many different things that can cause low thyroid. It explains in detail what those things are. It also shows a lot of different patient cases and differences from before and after treatment and things like that.
You're very proud of the book that you've written because you're really unlocking this for folks.
It's such a rewarding job when you have patients like her that have just felt awful, and then within 4 months they feel great, they've lost 30 pounds and their quality of life is way better, and then they have that education for the rest of their life. I mean, that's why we do what we do, and we see that every day in our office.
And just 4 months, her recovery. All right, let's give you a special offer Dr. Redd has for you this morning. He is going to give you a free consultation. Plus, anyone, if you come in for that consultation, you will also receive a free copy of the Amazon #1 best-selling book on thyroid, The Truth About Low Thyroid. That is Dr. Redd's book. 480-970-5555 is the number to call, or visit redriverhealthandwellness.com.